Welcome to Synopsis Pictures. And today we will be talking about an episode of a Filipino drama show called Magpakailanman, Forevermore in English. Please turn closed captions on for the best viewing experience. Please click or tap on the subscribe button to support the channel. It may be a simple task for you, but it is very valuable for us. Our story starts with a young girl named France with a passion for dancing, but her siblings told her she's no good at it and she should stop. The next day, France practiced her dancing outside her house, but the mean neighborhood kids taunted her for being an ugly dancer. Her father came along to shoo the mean kids away and protected France by dancing along with her. Fast forward 10 years, she became a dancer of a known dance troupe in town. Her passion has reached its fruition. A member of their troupe introduced them to a new addition to the team. His name is Primo, and he did have some moves with him. As France rehearsed her routine, Primo looks at France with interest, and he looks forward to getting to know her better. The next day when she was eating street food, France came into the picture to offer her a walk home. During dinner time, everyone in the household was eating heartily. While having a family conversation, the father suddenly had a heart attack, and he unfortunately didn't make it. Without their dad, the house was chaotic. France's baby nephew always cries. Her brother had a shorter temper, and her mother did every chore in the house. France couldn't take the disarray. She stepped out of the house. The next few days, Primo caught France on her way home and gave her a bundle of food as a gift. He also came clean and told her he's interested in courting her, but she said she'll sleep on it. They regularly had dates after dance rehearsals. Weeks passed, then months passed, and their day ended with goodnight text messages. Until one day as France was on her way home, she saw Primo with another woman. She can only cry from a distance. During dance practice, Primo approached her. She was visibly upset about something. France told him what she saw the other night, but Primo explained to her heartily that she was his ex-girlfriend, and they're no longer in a relationship. He no longer has feelings for her. The next day as Primo and France had a walk down the city streets, he asked her to be his girlfriend, and she said yes. They were so happy. They showed a public display of affection for the people around. After a few months, France could tell it was real love Primo's been giving her, and for that, she is truly thankful. They had a dinner date at Primo's house one night, and his mean sister was around. She told France there were plenty of beautiful girls her brother brought home, but she wondered why Primo courted an ugly girl such as her. Plus, he's unemployed. He could no longer take her sister's horrible attitude. Luckily for him, France allowed him to stay in her house for a change, but it was no different in her house. France's sister also had an appalling attitude as well, but they'll just have to deal with it. That night, France asked Primo if he could find another job other than being a dance instructor. He did try multiple times applying for any position, but he failed time and time again. Primo should try harder since France is 3 months pregnant. Months passed, and her baby bump grew exponentially. France wondered why Primo is around the house and not at work. He apparently resigned from his job. He's been maltreated by the employer. He worked him like a dog and should just find another one. Several months later, France gave birth to their first child, but because of the tension from her siblings' horrible attitudes, they rented a place to stay. At that time, Primo is still unemployed and France has to provide for the family, as she's the one with a job in the household. One morning when France was about to go home, she took a bus home and relaxed as she travels. As she dozes off from fatigue, France fell asleep with her mouth hanging open. A man beside her took the opportunity of taking a selfie with her and posted on social media. The post apparently became viral. France became a laughingstock everywhere, and that includes her workplace. A friend of France came to her house one day to tell her of the trending post on social media. The post caused great distress to the family and brought tears to France's eyes. The situation was so bad. She was bullied at work. That night, she couldn't sleep from all the ill feelings. Primo comforted her that it was just a social media post. Time will pass and the images will be forgotten. Another viral post will emerge, and everything will return as they were. Days have passed, and Primo's words did come true. New viral images surfaced on social media, and the people have forgotten about the girl who fell asleep with her mouth hanging open on the bus. Please subscribe to the channel. Click the bell icon. Or leave a like and a comment. It will help the channel out. Thank you for watching the Synopsis pictures.